What's going on, everyone? It's Jamie here, and today I'm joined by ex-Liverpool goalkeeper and current Perth Glory goalkeeper Brad Jones for his best ever played with side that I'm going to use on FIFA and put it to the test. So Brad, on first thoughts, obviously as an ex-Liverpool goalkeeper, I'm just guessing that you've got a lot of star names that I can use today. What do you reckon? What do you got for me?
There was a few. I was thinking back, and obviously, it's been a little while, and I'm getting a little older, so some of these players are gone now. But
Yeah.
I think I've managed to produce a pretty decent side, fairly attacking side. But some good names in there.
Brad, we'll start with goalkeeper. Surely there's only one name that's in your best 11.
I had to debate. One, because he's a top bloke, and obviously a top goalkeeper as well, but his list of trophies and achievements are pretty good as well, and that's Pepe Reina. But being that it's my team,
surely
I kind of figure I'd like to play in it.
You've got to lead the team, surely, right?
Exactly. So I might throw myself in there just so that I can say that I've been on this All-Star team. Yeah.
Look, I'll say it openly. You're a little bit lower rated than Pepe Reina these days on Ultimate Team, but that doesn't matter to me, Brad. You're still in my team as well. Moving on to the fullbacks. Where do you want to start? Centre back, fullbacks?
Let's go left back. And my left back that I've chosen is Tyrell Malacia.
Okay.
So he was a kid that was coming through at Feyenoord when I was there. That was a good time. He's gone on to get a move to Man United.
Yeah.
So I think that's a decent place to start. He's a good player. He's not played as much this year, but I'm sure he'll do a job for us in this. So centre back, we'll go left side. I'll put in Dejan Lovren. Played with him at Liverpool, part of the Champions League and all of that. So again, top guy as well. So I'll definitely have him in at centre back.
Well, who's going to be partnering at centre back anyway in our team?
So this is a difficult one for me because a lot of my centre backs have since retired and probably not on the game. One that I did play with and wasn't necessarily his natural position, but he filled in there quite a few times, and that's Emre Can.
Yeah.
So now at Dortmund, but again, played with him at Liverpool, and he played. I think he played. Yeah, absolute beast. He's got some good quality, so I'd be happy having him play there.
For sure, and like I say, here's another one you might not know, Brad, but on Ultimate Team he's got a really high rated card as well, so I'm sure that will help me win games, so I appreciate that one.
And then right back, I'm going to go with young boy. He was at Feyenoord with me, Lucharel Getralda.
Okay.
Now,
I'll just call him Luch, I reckon.
Yeah, Luch is much easier, but he was kind of breaking through when I first got to Holland, and sort of by the time I left, he'd established himself in the first team and played a fair few games. Yeah. But has since gone on. He's one of their mainstays now.
Yeah. And what are we going here for the midfield, Brad? Are we going with a flat four? Or are we going with a DM and a couple of wingers?
Yeah, I think it's going to be more of a diamond.
Okay.
Defensive midfielder, or more the sitter. I'll have to put Steven Gerrard.
There we go.
He can be, yeah.
Good start to the midfield.
It's a good name to
That's a bit of a mic drop. We should have ended it there, I reckon.
Yeah. Honestly, I never saw him have a down day.
Yeah.
Never saw him have a bad day. He was always the best in training. Unfortunately, he didn't get to win that Premier League, but he won pretty much everything else at club level. So, absolute legend.
Well, Brad, obviously he's got a really high-rated icon card in the game, as you'd assume, so that will fit perfectly in the squad. Beautiful start to the midfield.
Yeah, not a bad start. So let's go. Can we go left wing?
Okay, yeah.
I think left wing, I'm going to go Australian.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Harry Kewell.
First Aussie in the team. Bang, Harry Kewell as well.
Yeah.
He's got a really good rated card in FIFA this year. It's actually the first time that he's featuring in FIFA as a past player as well, as a hero card.
Deserved.
Yeah.
I think sometimes underrated.
Yeah.
Maybe didn't get all the plaudits he deserved over his career, but somebody that I kind of looked up to and then was able to, to be a part of squads that he was in and things like that. So definitely a deserved place there on the left. We can go on the right, and I had to go with someone who I had a bit of success with and won a championship in Holland, and that's Dirk Kuyt. Obviously in Holland, that was a time where, we had some success and won the championship. That was his home team, if you like. So someone that I got to share that with, and that was pretty awesome. I think that was his kind of end to his career, going out on a high note, and
he was still an integral part to that, right, as well, in those times, even at the latter stages of his career.
Oh, I mean, he scored a hat-trick in the last game of the season to win the league, so it doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, there you go. Unbelievable. Yeah, well, the midfield is shaping up beautifully so far. How are we going to end it? Is there one more midfielder in there?
I was, again, debating and thinking about the Aussie connection. I thought about Tim Cahill. Someone else stood out, and I couldn't leave him out the team. And that's Felipe Coutinho.
Oof, there we go. Absolute magician.
The magician. Yeah. So, I mean, this guy turned up and looked like a little boy. He came from Inter Milan, and we kind of looked at him. He's tiny, really slight, baby face, and absolutely tore it up in training.
Especially in the Premier League as well, where people sometimes say that the smaller technical players can't, run in the Premier League and can't make it. But then you look at what Coutinho did, and obviously he just stood out.
I think we even had a training session that got ended, and he got clapped off. Because he basically dribbled the team and stuck it in the top
How
corner.
many times have you seen that in a training session before?
Well, not too many. But, to have the likes of Gerrard, Carragher, Suarez just applauding. That's somebody that's pretty special. But he's definitely top player. No
denying his own personal talent, whether obviously the club accolades were there in the end as well. So that's our midfield. Exactly. Obviously, it's a stacked midfield. I'm guessing there's a couple of attackers left. Yeah,
there's a few, and some pretty big hitters as well.
Going out with a bang.
So, started with Fernando Torres.
Oof, started with him. We're not finishing with him.
No, he didn't make it.
Okay, there we go.
He didn't make it. But played with him in my first year at Liverpool. But I'm gonna have to go for Luis Suarez.
Oof. Well, there you go. I mean, when you're telling me, Brad, that you're dropping Torres, I'm thinking, who can you possibly bring in to top that? But Luis Suarez will probably go down as one of the best strikers, definitely of the generation, and I'm sure you've got some great stories playing with him.
Yeah, I mean, that period, that was amazing. Yeah, we had him and Sterling, Sturridge. That period. Perhaps Liverpool should have won the league, and it would have been deserved, I think, in that period. But absolute workaholic, just loved it, loved being out on the pitch, loved working hard. But then the quality came out on a match day, and he was some player. I think pretty much unstoppable in those couple of years.
So obviously, Torres doesn't make it. We started with Suarez. I'm guessing there's now one more player left, if my math is correct. How are we going to end the team, Brad?
So obviously, like we said, Torres has missed out, but I think this guy, I played with him at the latter end of his career. But again, another legend. Had a great career, started at Feyenoord, finished at Feyenoord, had a little stint at Arsenal along the way, and ended up at Man United. Robin van Persie.
Oof, there we go.
Certainly, over his career, showed exactly why he was, rated as one of the best strikers. And I think, his body gave out in the end. But we won a cup while he was there, and again, similar to Kuyt, it was a nice way for him to go out.
Well, Brad, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on and speak to you, and obviously hear about all those stories with the players you've played with. Like I said, it's going to be bloody hard to top this one in the future. I don't know if we're going to get, especially an Aussie player that's played with so many big names in the past. But thanks a lot for coming on, and hopefully I can win a few games with your team.
Well, I'm hoping you score a few goals, because it's a pretty attacking team. So It should be some exciting football.
You better be making some saves or else I'll be on the phone ringing you up. Cheers, bro. All the best.
Nice one. Thanks very much, mate.
So here we have it. Here is the end team of Brad Jones. Best played with players of his football career. And as you can see on the screen, a couple of icons in there, a couple of heroes. We've been blessed today, and what an absolute legend Brad Jones was to record with. We've got him in goals. Let's get into a game of Foot Champs and see if we can win with it. Let's have a look now at our opponent's team. It is Edison in goals, Thiago Silva, Harry Q is in our opponent's team, and so is Steven Gerrard as well. Little does this person know that we're playing against is that Brad Jones just picked my team to play against them. Through to Harry Q for the first, there it is. He said it was attacking, and we've got one goal within 7 minutes. It's Luis Suarez into Harry Q. Harry Q to Malacia, the most unlikeliest of link-ups, into Dirk Kuyt, and it's a finish. What a goal. It's Malacia, the new generation of Dutch talent, into the old generation of Kuyt, and it's 2-0. We're looking for more here. Gerrard into Van Persie. Van Persie onto the left, it's got to be, and it's beautiful. Like we said, Brad said there was goals, and goals there are. 3 goals in 18 minutes. Van Persie to Kuyt. Kuyt whipping it to the back post. Harry Q down on the chest. Volley. It's liquid football. It's beautiful. Some of the most unlikeliest of matchups. And we're scoring goals for fun. It's Gerrard for my opponent, and Brad Jones saving the shot from Gerrard. Who would have thought? I want vintage Philip Coutinho. Here we go. Coutinho! Okay, all jokes aside, that is goal of the day by far. Malacia through to Q to Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez on the shot. It's 6 in 60 minutes, ravaging a goal every 10 minutes here, and Brad Jones' clean sheet is still intact. Let's have the back post. It's Brad Jones, Superman punching it away. He really wants that clean sheet. Tell you what, this clean sheet, we're hanging on by a thread here. It's Gareth Bale, and there it is. At the end of the day, sometimes when you're coming up against someone like Gareth Bale, you just can't do much. Looking to finish it off here. Kuyt with a bit of trickery, and the finish. And there we go, in the 91st minute of the game, it is Dirk Kuyt to make it 7-1 to Brad Jones 11. He mentioned there was going to be goals, he mentioned he was an attacking team, and that's exactly what we provided. I hope I did the team proud. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of Brad Jones' best 11 players that he's ever played with. And today I had the privilege of playing with those guys in FIFA Ultimate Team. We played one game in Foot Champs. No better way to test the team. And we come out with a 7-1 win. Massive thanks once again to Brad for recording that and being such a legend in the video as well. Obviously, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see something similar, maybe another Aussie footballer, another A-League footballer, drop your suggestions down below. Who do you think could actually have a team that rivals Brad Jones? And we'll try to do it in the next one.